Okay. Feel like I went live way too fast this time. Not really messing around with stuff like I am every morning. Let's see how this goes. Another short morning stream, which actually seemed to work pretty well for me, because I don't think I have the streaming stamina for extended streams. Oh, Grant's online. I'm on the Rusty Gear server. My name is Quentin, or QP Tech. Let's just jump off. I actually almost died falling off, so I just had to kill myself because of all the swaying. But let's, oh, here's my old truck tent bag. So we're on the Rusty Gear server, which is a collection of streamers. We're on season 4 that started back in November. Ape, welcome. Welcome to the stream. And we're currently working on this mess, which is just a, here's my current tent bag. This last week I was working on this garden area. I kind of finished it up, this park, where I was pretty happy with it. Had these little animations made with the chisel tools, door tool. Just that weird sus gnome. Made a lot of planters, which are decorative planters from chisel tools also. You can see it's like a raised garden bed. These are actually planters, with a chiseled shell on them. Thanks, 8. The rails. Yes, I know. I need to get back on Rust and Railroads. I just haven't been feeling it. It's our busy time of year at work, so maybe a couple more weeks as that passes. Well, then we have the whole closing down our main business location and moving stuff to home, but maybe my mental capacity will expand to work on that again. So anyways, there's the Museum of Toilets. There's the original house from when we moved in. Cricket and I shared this house, and I never left. I just kept poking around at things until I finished sentences. No, I made these picnic tables too. You can. I was surprised. You can actually sit at them. Well, no swords at the table, though. So, actually, I don't know why I have my sword in my hotbar, because we got a night watcher, which keeps the bad guys away. So I started building this a couple days ago, this big tower, with no real plan as usual. Other than I did want to try and add some verticality to the town. Actually, we can get a good view of town once we go up here. Don't really have a plan. I need to bring my wrench up here so I could fix these planks. Don't really have a particular plan for it, as per usual. But we can get a good view of town. Oh, there's my creepy face statue. Actually, you get a nice view of town. I think that's Andy's house. And behind it is Pumpkin Grand's lovely little manor. And there's Perk's house. I can't remember all the houses. 8's slash community forge. Got Sid's Museum. I think that's Kenny's build back there. could just see through the trees is Candy's, not to be confused with Candy. Kitchen that she feeds the whole server. I never seem to catch her on. I just, like, when I need food, I go down there and there's always food there. So, I still don't have a plan, believe it or not. And I actually spent, like, there's a trash can here, which I didn't end up eating. But you can see these don't quite line up with anything. But I think we can get fixed up now. Oh, this will drive some people right crazy. I may just get rid of some of them and just go with wood planks. Thank you for chisel tools. You're welcome, Goblina? Goblina? Appreciate it. I'm doing alright today. Hey, Willow, welcome to the stream. I think you're streaming later, eh? Vintage Story? I do a shout out, but I don't. I don't have anything set up. I got no handy hotkeys. Anyways, welcome to my stream and to the Rusty Gear server. Oh, there's the legendary Deej statue. I feel like I'm a voyeur. I have a burning question, of course. Actually, I wonder if I can make the text bigger on my little restream chat window here. Appearance? Yeah, that was well, Cricket and Deej, and then I kind of like, oh, look at that. I can make it. Well, you can't look at that, but I can make the text bigger. Yay! I'm old and my eyes are. Anyways, shoot away, Willow. What is your question? It should be like a genie or something if you screw up the question too bad. I need to go up. I haven't quite worked out these angles yet. I found something in the world. Find the file our server leader could spawn it in. Picture of it. Was it like a rune, you mean? There are ways to spawn specific runes, I think, but I don't know. I think you could regenerate chunks too, back to their original, but I don't know if that triggers a regeneration of the of what was there. Oh, the big D. Is that might be one of mine? Actually, I wonder. Oh, I just noticed the third person was online there. Do I risk going in single player? I'm trying to remember now because that was a long time. Let's see. It might be mine. I did make a thing following that description at some point. Oh God. Oh, okay, this was a world with QP Tech, the mod, on it. Oh. Apparently this was a very unused test world. Alright, let's, not there. Chisel Tools, RC5. Now this is another old Chisel Tool test world. Oh, my kid's stomping downstairs. Oh, you were trying to reassemble it. Oh, This might be the world that has it. Let me just see here. Hmm. 1 second. Huh. Wasn't sure someone was knocking on my door. Hmm. Nope. This ain't it either. Trying to put it. Yeah. That's that could be a challenge. Actually, you know what? Let's see. Oh, do I even have? It's been so long since I've been on the Better server that I don't even have that in my thing. That's bad of me. Creative Lands. There's a website with a list of things. Ah, okay. Well, let's see. Oh, this is my. I'm all confused. This is my sort of current creative world. I don't think that statue's in there. Uh-oh. Oh no. I've gone in here and Chisel Tool is not actually installed. That's fine. Oh god. I think I might have to Alt F4 out of this and get all the question marks. That's right, I don't have Chisel Tools because I'm usually launching this from... Yeah. Let me just restart Vintage Story here. I actually had a lot more worlds than that. I have cleaned them. Yeah, those were Star Wars things. Storage controller world. Well, I guess we're out of luck. Creative Lands, boat tests, deco wearable, rails. I think these are literally... Yeah. Oh well. I guess I can't actually show you that statue right now. I'd have to go and find my login info for the Better server. Because there's multiple versions of that thing. I had a large sort of modular dungeon too, but I don't think it ever got like finished. Like sometimes I'll have a creative urge in and just go log on to the Better server. It's great. You can just sit there and make stuff. Oh, this doesn't go up there. Actually, let's go up and finish this frame. Yeah, that actually, I was quite happy with that demon statue thingy. Oh, you know, oh god, that was close. One thing you can do, if you have uh, the tent bag on, you could always try and scoop it up with a tent bag. That's one modded way of moving statues. The tent bag? Have you seen the tent bag mod? Here, I'll show you my tent bag. This is my current tent bag, which is all made of chisel tool chests pretty much. So we get our tent bag and we go and this one you have to crouch to go in. So, I forgot that Sid gave me that one block. So I've scooped that all up. Actually, I think it fits in the hallway of my new building, so let's stick it in there. If it doesn't, then I'm Oops. Later, Gran. I should really have shoutouts for Gran and all the rest of yours members. So you can put it back again. So it's a 7x7x7. So some people actually, we go see if anyone. There was one problem actually. Literally this morning, I think Punk lost his tent bag, which was between losing your build and all the stuff in it, because they're usually just packed full of chests, was kind of crushing for him. So he got virtually drunk and logged off. Where is 8? Oh yeah, here's 8. Hasn't been on in a while, but this is his tent bag. I think I helped him out with a bit of it. See, he's got the bed and everything, so... The RP. Yeah, that was kind of fun. Like this. I know if I like lost my tent bag, I'd have to think about things, because I mean, at this point in the server, it's not like any one thing is that critical. I guess an angel belt or something, which I still have to make. But like, we have so much stuff. Like, this is the community cannery. So you can see we can get back a lot of the stuff. But it's like you know you'll never find all the things that you had. There's just no way. This is the community forge that 8 built. Hopefully 8 comes back on. And there is the portrait of Sammy the Worm. I think I made that one. That is Cricket Brit's little pet. And a bit of a meme around here. See, we're so rich. We built parts of the forge out of ore blocks. We got... What is that, a boat? A submarine? Oh! Sorry, I missed that one. Is that, Do you mean my tent bag? Let's go back over here. And welcome, Miss Yada. Miss Yada Christo. Welcome to the stream. We're just doing a little tour. Oh, there's one of my chunky mice. These ones I tend to... Actually... can't snap it. These ones I would build on every server, and if there was a... looks a little bit chaotic. I would build these on servers, and if there was any sort of trading booth, I would set up a whole series of these little guys and sell them. Actually easily did pretty good. And I guess because we got new people here, we have to do a tour again of the Museum of Toilets. And if we're going to do a tour, then we have to have... Just bear with me. Alright, let me see, make sure I get the right one here. And it's not working. What's going on here? Oh, it's basically muted.
Toilet fun for everyone.
Okay, here we go.
Down to the Museum of Toilets.
That might be too loud.
Family, they're sure to enjoy it. Family fun for all to see. Find out what happens to your poop and pee. Toilet fun for everyone. The gift shop alone is a reason to come. We got rides, we got slides. The playground cleaned with utmost pride. Come on down to the Museum of Toilets. Bring your whole family, they're sure to enjoy it. Family fun for all to see. Find out what happens to your poop and pee. So pack your family into the car. Come on down, you know where we are. Everyone will have so much fun. Come and see what comes out of your bum. Come on down to the Museum of Toilets. Bring your whole family, they're sure to enjoy it. Family fun for all to see. Find out what happens to your poop and pee.
Oh my gosh, I'm stuck. Stuck in my own brain rot, apparently.
Come on down to the Museum of Toilets. Bring your whole family, they're sure to enjoy it. Family fun for all to see. Find out what happens to your poop and pee.
This is the level of art and discourse I bring to Rusty Gears. This is a circus. Okay. In fairness, the circus part is like basically the like the circus part. I don't. Please don't judge the rest of the server based on my little build. Like, look at we got this is fine. Right? Oh, right. Never mind. Oh, I know. I could salvage this. I mean, look, there's Andy Days' house. Like, that's a nice house. Come on. Come on. We got, like... See? There are legit builders here. This is Gran and Punk's house. I think they've actually branched off. Actually, look at, there's... We have Better Runes, too, so we got my... these are some of my Better Runes builds. This guy's missing an arm. That's odd. This is Punk and Gran's lovely build. I think I'm allowed to show this. And of course, like, I guess my corruption, I made this Chuma and gave it to them. So, like, it does tend to spread on the server, but hey, there's good builders on here. It's not all brain rot. I'm mainly responsible for the brain rot. I mean, Sid did make the Church of Sammy, but that's not really brain. And Cricket, no, Cricket makes good stuff. She's actually the master of chiseled furniture. Yeah, it's actually good fun. And for me, it's actually unusual to go this far into a server. Like, usually I've moved on after, you know, you tech up, build one or two things, and then you're out. This is, actually, I need to go here. This is Candy's Kitchen. I think maybe Punk made this. I think. So these are actually, there's a lot of chisel tool stuff in here. Like, we got chiseled cabinets. Oh, that's interesting. Uh-oh. Oh, no! I had my chisel. Let me put that away. There we go. Chiseled ovens and whatnot. Let's go see. So Candy actually, like, feeds the whole server, as I said. See, she just... Oh, there's another picture of Sammy. Sammy the Worm. Got songs for Sammy the Worm, too. This must be one of Sid. Sid likes to make little statue thingies, too. Oops. That is not... That's no knife. Ew. Don't think I'll eat that. Oh yeah, we have the sandwiches mod, which is kind of neat. Like, you can see tucked back in there. We got a sandwich. Whoops, that's... There we go. The sandwiches mod. And you can actually, like, on the cutting board, you can stack up the different parts. Sewer entry and dunny. I made these guys, but I think they've added some more. And Punk has gone and built sewers under the entirety of the village. But I don't want to show too much because, like, I don't know what Punk has or hasn't shared. This is old sewer stuff. Let's see if I can find my way out. That guy didn't find his way out. Oh yeah, here we go. The pop-up in perks little thing. Yeah, Punk got it. Sid, I think. I actually built this little room for Perk. It started as a rather cursed prank, and then I fixed it up for him. Oh! This is from that, one of my better rooms. Well, I don't know if this exact one is. I may have pasted that in. But there's a big building that has usually, I think, 4 of those on there. I like this Sammy picture is just everywhere now. It's like server lore. Oh, the pink wallpaper. I think 8 did that. It's been a fun time. Ah! Yeah! I got Step Up mod, which is a great mod that makes you automatically step up over things, but in certain locations it makes it hard to get around. And these are all like triggerable. This is basically also with the chisel doors. Which the last version or so I added counted your sword and statue. I don't know if I have a sword one. If it's a big like sword gravestone thing, then that's not my build on Better Rooms. I can't remember. There's so many people on the Better Rooms team that I cannot remember who built what. Okay, I've had this little triggered sound here for like a week, and it drives me nuts, and yet I always just never fix it. This is by one friend, Light, or I guess he goes by Echo now. He made this on a server, and I stole it. She wouldn't have left a Sammy in here, right? There's no way. It's probably Sammy the worm is probably in her inventory. There's Buddy the locust. Somehow he followed me back through a TL. So he just lives here now. The glowing stone. So, oh, do you mean the chisel? There's 2 more of these guys. Which is something I think I might... oh yeah, I got these coolers that are actually... See, more Sammy memeage. They're full of worms, and then of course we have a worm cooking up on the grill. I should have shoutouts for Cricket and like for all the Rusty Gears people. But I just... I slowly been setting up like Twitch/YouTube stuff, but anyways, we've managed to procrastinate and not do anything for quite a while now. Firebot? Is that like one that lets you shout out people and stuff? I'm using Restream too, so which has been pretty good. For it's streaming to YouTube at the same time, because there's no friggin' way my internet could stream to 2 places at once. I should think about lighting, because I really need lights up here. Let's go find the Jonas palette. And actually, this was meant to be temporary, and I should have stairs somehow, but I still haven't worked that out. So there's the Jonas palette. How the fuck shall you give it a lot or little amounts of control? Okay. I managed to set up a couple of redeems. I remember when I first got what is not partner. It's affiliate, or the first Twitch. And all of a sudden, there's like a million things that you could. Oh, I want my wrench too. There's like a million things to set up all at once, and it's just like, this is too much. I don't even know what I'm doing. Get this wrench to fix some of these floor boards. Yay! We'll get it sorted out. Oh, I still have, I was still working on these things too. Huh. I wonder if the Firebot works with YouTube. The YouTube... I do more work on YouTube. I have like tutorials and all kinds of chisel tool videos, but for streaming, it's pretty hard to beat Twitch. Train station. Yes, I need to work on trains. I got procrastinating because I was the next things to update in the train mod, Rusted Railroads. My train mod is more difficult for me, anyways. Its schedules was the next thing on my list. But one thing I have kind of learned is not to force myself if I'm not into making a mod. You know, just leave it alone and it'll come back around. Because, like, I made these into chisel blocks ahead of time so they don't just fall down on me. I don't think I'm keeping these as chalk, or as chalk sand, but we have lots of chalk and limestone sand to work with, so it's a good starter block. And then with the paintbrush, I can alter it later. Whoops. Chalk sand. What the heck? That's not chalk sand. Oh, this is some... Those are some blocks, I think, from the palette. The snow layer bug? That's a feature. Yeah, I know there's bugs. Like, it's not in any way a finished mod at the moment. So I have kind of left everyone hanging, but it'll come around. No. Whoop. Yeah, I think the snow cover, I probably just have to set the flag for it not to get snow cover. Because those rails are all rendered... See, I can't do two things at once here. Is that not chiseled somehow? How is that staying up there if it's not chiseled? Yeah, I think if it says, okay, don't render that because you're covered in snow, but then the entire rail is part of that one little block's model, so the whole thing just doesn't get rendered. Do I have this block yet? This is very typical of my building style. I am literally just making it up as I go along. So I think maybe up here... Yeah, but I've already... Actually, I spent like a lot of time off stream with this angle. Oh, actually, I need to fix that too, don't I? I had these that... Well, you can see where this isn't lining up, and I spent a lot of time chiseling these blocks and then getting rid of them and chiseling them again. Because it didn't work out too well. And even here, Like that should be back a block, but I refuse to change that now. Oh, I was gonna make some lights. Let's make a light, because I need some light up here. Um, Well, we'll start with the chalk. And let me just see. Now, the Jonas palette is pretty expensive, so we want to make these hits count. Now, let's see in my portfolio if I have any nice lights ready to go here. This is the Chisel Tool portfolio. As you could save stuff from your pantograph and load it back in across worlds and servers. I want to see if I have any interesting. I'm up to like 700 shapes, I think. Which I do have to remember to back up every once in a while. They're all stored in one folder. I'm seeing some of these are. Oh, look at part of the bottom of a skibbity toilet. Yeah, that seems about right. Oh. Not feeling those. I can also search, but I don't know if I would have called it. Look at all these toilet parts. That shows the level of my level of class I bring to every server I join. It's this one. Not convinced. Oh, you know what? I should have grabbed the ones from the Museum of Toilets, maybe. And then that needs to go up one, doesn't it? That's not bad though. I can always like mess with it, and I'm not sure what actual material we'll use for here. And then I guess on the wall it should have more of an anchor point. Go. I love having this glider when I'm working at height here. Oh, apparently I still managed that. I do have these ones, but those are kind of exterior lights, which I probably will put up as like architectural light sort of things. What lights have I used in here? Well, it looks like I haven't really put proper lighting ever. Like we got a Christmas star. And that's literally just a half. Oh, that's the half sphere from the gate outside. And there's nothing up there. Alright, well, I guess I'll start with those lights that I had. At least, like, they can always be edited too. Oh, we got the weird red sky. Oh, it's 6 in the morning. Just as I start putting lights up, it'll be daylight again. Stupid floor. This isn't bad, and I like the yellow. Of course, now that it's daylight, I can't really show you. The yellow light looks great. Like, this one has yellow lights, and when you're like wandering around at night and you look up, it really has that like inhabited light feel. I think more than a white light does. So let's just go with this model, I guess. Don't need to add too many just yet, but... Now this part is... I haven't worked out... I guess I got... Let me see here. I think I'm going to have to add little corner blocks here. This is where if I had planned ahead properly, this whole process would be a heck of a lot faster. Oh well. This gets annoying with chiseling sometimes. Like, I think this one little square is literally, that's all that block is. What are you gonna do? Take a picture of that. Oh yeah, I just need to insert single blocks here. Just to fill in that angle. Angle's always a... Oh, it looks like we need to get our saw and make some more. If I was smart, I'd have all my tools in a little box with me, but... Now let's play Where Did I Put the Saw? Oh, look at that. First try. My inventory just slowly gets out of control. I keep meaning to... I have been thinking about making a, like, create style toolbox or something to add in the chisel tools. Just because the mod adds so many tools on its own. Oh, I still got about not quite an hour to go. Okay. Now that I'm... Oh, I was making some plans. I was about to say, what the frig was I doing? I've been using oak. I like oak. It's not just for leather. And I do have the flooring downstairs is ebony. Or that level is ebony. Which I don't know, I might have to change that into oak. Okay, where this is where I fall. Oh, I made it. Now I gotta figure out which is the magic lonely block here. Is it this one? Oh. Yeah, the undo is not working in this version. Crap. Right. Huh. Maybe instead of trying to figure out which block it is, we'll just do this. Guess that works. Yeah. Oh. Guess technically here... we also need a singular block. Real fun's going to be making sure I mirror this properly on the other side. Found the right one. Oh, but then... ugh. See, this is where planning your builds can be helpful. I mean, even not to go to the extent some people like to build everything in creative and then come into this. Oh, God. I think I can live with this mess, honestly. I have to fix up the directions. Although that's not quite right, is it? Oh, I need a single block there. And then it juts out, but I think I'm okay with that. So I literally need one block, one corner block there. Then I get to do it on the other side, and then I get to try and build that from above. Never build on angles. Second, I need to check something. Okay, we're good. Yeah, I must be getting used to it. I'm doing a lot less. I have to check something in the middle of my stream because my stream tools are slowly stabilizing, I guess. Okay, so here... There. Now I just have to manage to copy that on this side. So I'm going to do this. Oop. Actually, before I... This makes it easy to see where I'm going to need these individual bitsies. Then I do need to go back and fix these plank directions. Or Sid will shoot me. Hey, might as well... No, I'm just gonna chisel this straight up. There we go. Now the updated chisel tools is a lot better about... It's not perfect yet, but I did somewhat fix up the pantograph, making blocks chiselable. But it still doesn't do it for every single block type yet. Yeah, I think now we grab... Oh, I need ladders. Have I used all my ladders? Where are my ladders? Must have stuck them somewhere. Or I have finally used them up. I do tend to slowly go through them. So the problem... I'm gonna have to have temporary blocks. Let's do this, and then that way I can know for sure what the signal's going on. Haha. I just said that. Oh, it really does not want... Okay, there we go. That Sigma thing was a troll with my kids, and then of course one day you realize, whoops, just saying it now. It's not a joke anymore. Okay, this is a real mess. These angles messing with my brain. Yeah, let's do this. This to go up what? 2? Whoop, that might be too many. Or is it? No, that's actually right. I think it'll be a little simpler if we frame what we can. Wait, are these... These are not chiseled yet, so they're just gonna fall. And again, the sand is supposed to be temporary, although I don't mind it as a wall texture. Maybe mix it with something else. So I'm just gonna turn a bunch into chisel blocks so they don't fall down when I use them. Oh, it's like the paintbrush tool and everything else. great because you can start with whatever material you want and just paint over it with another block later. Or if I use a palette color, which I may yet. Okay, chisel block. These chisel blocks? Yes. A sand tower, yes. Build your house on sand. I think, like, isn't that in the Bible is what you're supposed to build your house on? No. I know that's not. It's always best to build your house out of sand. I think that is the moral of that story. It's not a great texture, but it's not bad. Alright. Now, what I've been procrastinating is to build this frickin' angle. Let's go up. Getting real dangerous now. Oh, there's my pond. Actually, I do like this nice view of town that we got going on now. I should add something to that. Make it like the world's most cursed, the frig is it called? My brain. That American thing with the, jump. See if I can make it to your house, punk. Oh, can I make it to your balcony? Oh, not quite. Fail. Welcome, punk. I'd shout out, but I don't have any bot commands set up, so get wrecked. Punk's another fellow rusty gear guy. Actually, I think you can feel free to post a link to your channel. Mount Restmore. That's punk. That's brilliant. These particular gliders, Danielis, are modded. There is a vanilla glider, which is a very endgame thing. You have to get this in one of the story locations. But it is basically a death trap. It's no Elytra. Let's just say that. And these ones, what are these gliders from? Useful stuff. Okay. Yeah, useful stuff. Punk, do you know if useful stuff is that what's dropping stuff into my inventory as I use it up? Because that's kind of handy most of the time. Ow. Oh, crap. This is meant to be too wide. I think that's easily remedied at this phase. Whoa. I'm getting a lot of this, like, duplicated pasting today, or lately. By the way, this thing I'm using is the pantograph from my chisel. Oh, look, you can see that. I get this, it must be lag, where you can tell that it hasn't, it still looks like it hasn't quite pasted. See these phantom blocks here? Yeah, the vanilla glider is just death incarnate. It's so easy to splat yourself against stuff. Okay, good. No, it's still there. What the frick's going on? There are lag issues where with the pantograph sometimes. Oh my god. This is a mess. Alright. Crap. Yeah, let's just break this block, because I feel like it's not going to cooperate ever at this point. See, it's still... It keeps showing... It's like it's not copying. Unless I relog. Well, let's try this. We're going to put it here on the ground. Okay, there we go. My gosh, my inventory. Let's just dump this wood for a second. There. That was like way too much. That was way too much for that. I'm getting the same glitch lag. Oh, I think the restart was iffy. Yeah, Punk unfortunately lost his tent bag today, which is like soul crushing, I'm sure. Oh my gosh, I did all that, and then this block is supposed to be that block anyways. For sakes. Because the top there is supposed to be wood. Oh my god. And down it goes. It's all falling apart now. Windmill was lagging? Oh. Alright, I dropped that piece here. Where did it land? There it is. Right. Yeah, lag could be real tricky with chiseling. Because you'll get way ahead of where it... Oh my god, what happened to this block now? Wow, I really don't know what's going on. But that's the apparent. Okay, that is what I want it to be. Oh, I want to lose these wood blocks. Back on in 10, having a smoke break. We'll see you later. Oops. Yeah, this is all falling apart now. The server cries after a restart. Actually, restart should be helping the server. Oh, okay, now we got floaty block. Maybe I need to relog into the client here. Oh. And I'm not going to try and pantograph that anymore. We're just going to fix it. Blame QP. That's good advice. Okay. Oh, I see what you mean. I was working on the opposite corner. Well, at least I got some of that done. My God. I keep meaning to bring a chest up here because the inventory does get a little spicy when you're chiseling a lot of blocks and messing around. I think what would cap this off nicely is me falling to my death. Which is totally a thing that could happen. Oops. Alright, we're gonna grab this one. Look at that. It's not even reacting. I don't know. Let's do a quick restart of the old client here, because whoops. Oh, for God's sakes. I typed vintage story into my Windows bar and then ended up could almost, I don't know. I do want to add like a tool belt for chisel tool stuff. Because I have added so many tools. Actually, technically added a new tool with the last version. There's now a separate door tool. Because there's so much stuff loaded on that pantograph, I tried to break it up a bit. Well, let's see if this helps. It does help sometimes. Okay, see, now I've logged in, and it's actually quite different to what I left. So I was definitely having some crazy desync things. There we go. See, now I should have done this like as soon as I saw some weird instability. Ugh, these things. Why did I make anything on an angle? It's just a bad move. Right, this is where it's going to get screwy, because I need to keep this open but have angled things also. So let's... Just dismounting the ladder, that's where I'm likely to like pop up and fall down to my death. Okay. Oh, look at that! I had fixed too, that block. So there was some lag nonsense going on. I think, actually, I need these outside corners, so... that actually shouldn't be as bad as I was thinking. So this is a great idea to stand on this block I'm about to chisel. There we go. So all these ones have the corner piece. Okay, this is working now. Oh, spoke too soon. Oh yeah, this could be like that, because I think we're good. I think. It looks weird now, because I don't have... Yeah, is this going to be a solid ceiling up here? I don't have to make that decision yet. And this isn't going to be the final floor. This isn't even my final floor. So I just got to decide with if is this the next floor slash ceiling, or am I going up and capping it off with the next layer? Because we're not done yet. I want this to be tall. I wonder if we could see spawn or like the UFO or anything. Probably not. Actually, I probably should be able to see it if... What is my distance set to anyways? 992. I don't know what everyone has theirs set to. Let's push it out just a little bit. I don't know if the server will let me load that much anyways. Okay, now I don't need these stairs because I can get up with my main ladder and over. Do you think you would finish this side of the building without chisel tool? It depends. If I wasn't streaming and I was actually like going to town properly, I think this wouldn't take so long, but there's always streamer brain to take into account. Like doing these window frames was super fast. Okay, so it's the outside. Pretty sure I'm doing this right. Yeah. Oh my god, I almost have the frame finished. That only cost me everything. It's editable. Yeah, sometimes, like, you can just, if you... Oh, that's an outside block. That is not... That's meant to be there. No! 2, 3. That's meant to be like that. What a mess. What a mess I've made. What faces are going to go on Mount Rustmore? I don't know, unless everyone else wants to make them too, there, punk. Mount Rustmore. Whose face would that be? It looks kind of, I don't know. Is that an Australian face or a British face? Alright, I'm going to go up just because I'm getting confused now of what block I'm working on. Ooh, that was close. I did that little jump. So this one... Oops. Okay. Is that right? Do I have a little nubbins here? Yes, nubbins there. See, once you get going... Oh, I gotta fix that up. Yeah, working at this resolution, like, it can be quicker to not use the pantograph and to just chisel it. Okay, what the frig? Okay, I was confused, as usual. Whoops. Okay, we're kidding. So I slowly lose my mind. Man, those elks, oops, in the wrong mode here. Those elks are so freaking loud. Like, we're way up here, and I think that's maybe Perk's elk. To write a letter, your elk is too loud. Please deal with it. Okay, thank goodness. Ah! There. Let's add a couple more chiseled light blocks. There. There. Two more precious hits on the Jonas palette. Actually, we'll get a good... I gotta rush down. What time is it? Oh, okay, night's just starting for once. When I want it to be. These aren't bad lights. I may redesign them yet. I guess while we're at it, we'll add the other two. Do I add in some white? Or just stick with the yellow? I think we stick with the yellow. That's not bad. Oh, I got my ladder here. Well, the whole staircase thing is something I'm going to have to deal with eventually anyways. Should be plenty of light up here, I think. And then maybe there'll be one in the center with whatever roofing I decide to. Let's glide out here and see what we're working with. Wow, I got a lot of distance. I don't know if they've adjusted the settings of this glider, but... Oh, Punk is back on. Welcome to the server, Punk. Welcome back. Wow, that's quite big. I'm gonna have to be careful how I finish this up. I did notice from this angle it looks like I'm building a prison. Let's see. Over here. This is like a prison with the warehouse in the foreground and that tower. You're all trapped on the Rusty Gear server. But I think as I finish it up and have a nice... I'll have to be careful what kind of roof I put there. And I need to fix up the bottom here and add some supports. That's one, I guess, sort of quest to be done, is to find myself a bunch of gold so I can make the Angel Belt, which is like a creative flight mod that we have that I'm not sure what the limitations are on it. No, I need 4 plates of gold to start, which is a substantial amount of gold. Yeah, it's a prison. It's a prison for myself for all my brain rot nonsense builds. And I did have these big picture windows. I still got to decide, like, what do I have the little... Is this all glass? Or do I have, like, I don't know what the little cross pieces are called. The Big Brother. Yeah, I could put cameras all over it. See, and it sticks out. It's not symmetrical. Because I was over the original house. Yeah, I'm gonna have to think about how it goes. Like, I do plan on making it higher, like adding more levels, and I do want it to be slick, somewhat chaotic. But man, this is really quite big. Can't really see it from this row. But you will be able to. You can just barely see it. I'll have at least one more level of some kind. Because I was just going through town when I decided to build this. Oh, actually, Here's Kendi's steampunky windmill thing. Oh, and this is Sid's museum, which is cool. So yeah, we could see it. I'm definitely going to want, like, different trim and shapes there, because I think this is kind of, it's very flat and boring. Although maybe finishing out these windows will help too. And it does look like a box now that I look at it. It has potential, but also has potential to be terrible. So we'll see. We'll see which way it goes. Oh, I think there's another chunky. Oh, yeah, there's the farmer guy. Higher, the towers. Yes, the tower will go higher. I just haven't decided how that is going to take shape. Like, do I actually build an entire other floor of this size and shape? Oh, you know what might look good on this side is if it goes up here and then the next layer kind of like hangs out back a bit, maybe. It's funny, I was like, in my mind, I was like, okay, this is the heavy duty stone support, and then this is supposed to get lighter as you go up, but that still looks pretty heavy. And I think I gotta fix all these planks, and I might get rid of these beams. Or maybe put the beams down a block so it looks like they're holding it up. But I think that's gonna have to wait till I get an angel belt. So that could be a mission one day. Since I'm here, is there anything I'm meant to be dropping off? Oh my god. I get it, alright. I should be working on that mod, but it's not gonna happen. Well, I shouldn't say that. Now it sounds like I'm never gonna make the mod, but I mean, it can't be forced. It'll just stress me out, basically, is what happens. And then I get all spun up, and then I just end up going and playing, like, Slay the Spire for a couple hours instead of working on it at all. But as long as I'm, like, playing Vintage Story, there's still hope. Although currently this more will get me to work on chisel tool things, because that's what I'm using a lot. And that's usually when the ideas come. So do we fill in this whole thing with oak planks? I don't know. It definitely needs at least one more layer. I guess I won't put any flooring down right now, or flooring. I won't, flooring slash ceiling in. Oh no, I just realized I've lost all my ladders because my inventory's full. Oh, there they are. You know what mod we could use is I know you're kidding. I know you're sort of kidding, but you're also like, get to work on the trains. We need the trains. I want the trains. Why aren't you working on the trains? I get that. This is where it would be nice to have a plan, of course. So I'm really at a loss. I mean, I know I want this to go out maybe a little farther. And then maybe up to... I don't know what I want to do for the roof either. I should maybe make some tiles or go find one of those ruins and try and get more of these tile blocks. But this is also a very large roof, so that may not work out too well. Well, when in doubt, just start building, and it all will become clear. That's my professional high-end vintage story building advice. Just, just start building. It'll all be fine. I guess I don't need to carry that tent bag around. Chisel case. Yeah, well, I was just discussing that here, because, like, the more I struggle with something like this, the more that might actually happen. Oh, like an unethical life hack on this server? See, you got all these beams going in every which way, and that's like a lot of work to fix. But if you don't fix it, eventually Sid will get upset and he'll fix it. So it's like a feature of the Rusty Gears server. Like, I didn't fill in the floor of the warehouse for a long time, and then Sid just finally did it because he was tired of it not being done. And I had every intention on doing it. No! Oh, that was close. That was really close. The last, like, 1 meter, I got the glider out and somehow didn't take damage. Okay, I definitely like having a lip here. So maybe we just make the next level go up from there. And then I'll have to figure out a topper. Or I just never finish this tower. I'll just keep adding to it till I hit the build limit. And then everyone will curse me as they look up at their nice town. And be forced to look at my ungodly tower. But there's no, there's no zoning commission or anything. So if we go here... I gotta make some more beams. Planks, whatever. Oh. My inventory might be a little too full here. Let's... You have the trash can. Oh my gosh. Can I use a mouse? No. At least with the wrench tool, which I don't think until I think Willow's stream, I don't think I was really aware that the wrench could be used to realign forwards. Yeah, actually building a street. Amazing. So now these blocks are going to need a little... They need to be capped off here. Or... we just do this. Look at every single beam is wrong. Oh yeah, this will work. Eventually there'll be a floor on this level. Times anyways. 918, jeez. Stupid work. Making me work. Oof, that didn't take long. I'm gonna have to go get some more oak eventually. I do need to add something else too, so it's just not all like wood planks. Not always the best at that. Sometimes I can come up with something interesting. So here, these ones I may have to I've gone from like a 4x4 to full block angle. I think these need to be rounded off, sort of. It'll come to be. Oh, look at how. I'm gonna have to make a bunch more rope ladder. I think I'm about out. So now the question is, do I do a second layer of these windows, however they end up? I guess one issue too, if I keep making this too big, I'm never going to finish up the trim and finish all the windows, because they'll get overwhelmed and just stop working on it. And then that would be really bad. Maybe like a... Oof. Oh my god. Well, that was a bad one. In fact, let's just take the easy way out here. I don't need to get motion sickness from swaying back and forth. So technically haven't died from the fall yet, but I have killed myself at least 2 times after falling, instead of dealing with the swaying. Alright, so... there's the unfortunate statue of Deej.
Hey. Hey.
We'll just leave that thing alone. I'd like to say I had no part in that, but I may have contributed to that statue. It was supposed to be a nice statue. Okay, so I think this next layer... the next layer won't be as tall as that one. It'll be like a little... I don't know what you would call it. Just a little partial layer, maybe with a like a one high line of windows around it, almost like they were vent windows, and then maybe we could put a roof on it. Call it a day. Well, except for all the detailing work that has to be. Okay. I keep coming by here and not dropping off things that would help. Like, tent bag can go in there, as long as that thing's being parked there anyways. I guess I do need the saw. Technically, I guess I don't need to have my sword with me right now. I do need the wrench. Yeah, this wood. Actually, my wood's going down. I have more wood. Because Sid showered me literally with wood yesterday. Look at all the pallets I got. Look at this, punk. You jealous, punk? Look at that. Okay, there's stone. Whoop. Maybe I don't have any wood left. Oh, there's sponge. Okay. Actually, if you need some, like, if you still need pallets for your UFO, like, you could probably take about half of those yet. I think I could spare that. Still know what the oh, that's a puddle jumper from Stargate Atlantis. Or it's supposed to be. It does have unfoldable drive things in the show, and I should probably add those. So, let's make a small. So that will be foldable up. Here, I got some blocks. Let's at least build a tiny sample of what I want to do. I guess this should be too high at least. This friggin' elk. And then so this will be small windows. Well, compared to the scale of the other ones. And then we go out one more all the way around. With wood. And then the big thing is going to be finishing the, I think the big thing will be finishing the roof. I'm not very good at roofs anyways. And I've made myself quite a project. So let's do this. Just to whip up a quick oh wait, I could just use mirror and paste. Oops, that is not what I want. Oh, you can't undo mirror and paste yet. Need to get Sid to update Chisel Tools server here. My gosh. I don't know what it is lately, but I seem to actually like click wrong with my mouse a lot. Oh. Oh, this has to be flipped upside. These are very thick, so it's just. Hmm. The one roof mod? No. Putting Jason to the... I don't think I have ever tried that one. I think I need to take one off of there. And then, of course... No, I could even go farther in. Oh! There. Is that the one, like, it lets you have, it sets all the roof shapes into one thing? Do I push this? That's two, so that needs to go in one. Whoops. Of course, I can't quite... Huh. It's the case where it's just as easy to use the chisel. Okay. What have I done? I've done something. Oh, I know. I never actually pasted that. There we go. Okay. So, okay, this is where I haven't planned very well either. Let's just mark it out. Sand, wood, sand, wood, sand, wood. Oh, I'm out of sand. Pretty sure. Whoops. Or do I make like one long set of windows, maybe? I think maybe I do that in a second. So, it's the end of that. I'm gonna have to dig up sand, I think. Guess it depends. Am I going to keep this material as sand, or am I going to paste something else in? It's an expensive house. Well, at this point on the server, we're doing okay for resources, generally speaking. So should we... just stack up windows like this? Or do I get rid of these frames in the middle and make it like a long one? I think that would look better. But man, now that I've started... I think it's doable. I just have to think about it here for a second. So if those are 2, then this one. It's very confusing as to what block you're actually working with sometimes. So this needs to go. How many we got here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Ah. Wait, this is a double. Oh no, these are already in a screwy position. 11. Ugh, why? So, whoops, that's not what to do. Forgot I'm pushing the entire thing like that. So this 11, and then one on each side, that is going to be insanity. So if I do want to take, if I do want like a sequence of windows, I'm just going to have to redo the inside of the window so that it's like it matches up better with like 4, or like every single one of them is going to be different, and then it's not going to line up on the other side anyways. So let's fix it. I guess the problem is too, this window frame is screwing everything up. It's for the money, right? Wait. So there's 16 across. That's 11, so that's 12, 13, 14. Ow, my brain. Alright, let's do this. Let's just get rid of all these middle thingies for the moment. Just worry about the frame for now. And then we just fix this all later. Well, unless... Is this where my quote-unquote building style kind of starts to let me down a lot? Oop. Look at me struggle. All on board the struggle bus here. Oh, geez, it's 9:37. I gotta go to work. Wow, I was just really getting into it. The statue of Cupid. So let's see who we got to raid out to quickly. Hey Bear, you just missed it. I'm literally just raiding out. Just got to figure out who I'm raiding out to, that's all. I think we got Patches, we got Percuss. I thought Willow was... I guess we'll raid out to Percuss. I thought Willow was doing Vintage Story later. That's later. We'll raid out to Percuss. Yeah, like literally, I just realized I'm actually running a little late. Bye, Bear. Bye, Bear. Bye, everyone. Thanks for watching.